guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you the combinations of an UPPAbaby Vista with a seat and a bassinet. Now I have a video coming up about this pram compared to the Nuna Demigro. That is why I bought this pram. I used to have this pram a long time ago, like before I was even doing YouTube, and I had the top seat and the rumble seat, and that was the configuration. It was actually in navy blue with the same color frame. It looked great. Yeah, so I loved this pram, and I would always say, like, get the Bugaboo Donkey or get the UPPAbaby Vista. And then I ended up buying this with the bassinet, and now I dislike this pram and the combinations that it can have because I just feel like the bassinet limits it so much. So with that being said, I want to show you the combinations that I can make with the seat and the bassinet. So quite often there is a small little chart that says this is what your pram can do, and it has like how many combinations on there, but they don't show you them moving. So that is what I want to do. I want to show you them moving. So like I said, a lot of the parts are missing. I don't have any capsule adapters. I was considering, I found a rumble seat last night in this ocean blue, and I was going to buy it, but it's like an hour and a half drive, and I just feel like it's not worth my time. So I'm going to do this and show you. I think this is my favorite combination for the bassinet and the seat. I mean, the handle has to be at the highest position. The seat, oops, sorry, I'm getting used to different prams, can sit up, lie down 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks just. Probably need to just pop this. Oh, it's got weight on it and it doesn't appreciate it. Oh no, now I've stuck the pram together. Put that down a bit. Okay, so that works. You just have to pick this unclipped one, which works quite fine. Does that mean we have 4 reclines? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Good job to UPPAbaby. I appreciate that. A lot of parents are appreciating that nowadays. So this was my favorite combination with the boat. I will show you why. I won't show you why, never mind. I'm not sure, like, this is how they sold the UPPAbaby Vista with 1 bassinet and 1 seat. Now basically, I think their idea was, you brand new, have a child, so when you first have your child, it's new, so you're gonna put it, it's new, well it's new, it's in a bassinet, so it's brand new, so it's going to go in the bassinet. So you're gonna get your pram and you're going to put it, up to you, you can put it up here. So this raises the height of the bassinet because it has these adapters on it. So you can have it up here nice and close. I do have this figure on. Or you can take these adapters off and have it just at the regular height that it's supposed to kind of sit at. Why are you not going on? Thank you. So that is a regular height that it's supposed to sit at, and you can have your handlebar back in. Or I think there's 4 of them as well. These little brackets also come off, so there is a small clip on the inside. Release it forward and undo it, and these brackets slide off, making the frame nice and clean and tidy if you were just using it in single mode. But if you wanted to use it in double mode and single mode sometimes, it's totally fine to leave those little brackets on. So I'll just put this one back on. That's just the seat, it's fine. Okay, put that on. Like that. So that is what they designed it for, is you use your bassinet, you take off your bassinet because your baby is bigger and grown, and then you use your seat. So that goes here, it can face you, or it can face forward. And that fills out your frame just fine. Again, you can take these adapters off or you can leave them on. If I just had one baby, I would leave them off. But if I had two, and sometimes I use it as single and double, I'd probably leave them on because it's just more convenient. Then I think what their idea is, oh, you have a baby that's a toddler and they're in the toddler seat now, and you have another baby, great. You can use your bassinet that you used for the first baby and you can put it on this frame as well. So I feel like that's like a good sell to so many people. So once that happens, you put your seat adapters on. And I do appreciate this, they're color coded. There's a blue dot here and a blue dot here, so that means that clicks on that side. And there's an orange dot on the other one. And then you put your seat up here. So there's where your seat goes now. Again, if you wanted to use it in single mode with these long adapters on, you're more than welcome to push the baby up closer to you. The seat will also go forward with these adapters on. So this is my theory, is they think, oh great, you had another baby, your baby's old enough to go in the toddler seat. Why don't you just put your new baby in that bassinet that you already used for your first baby? And that is my theory of this pram and how they sell it, because they sell it with one seat and one bassinet as a standard package. You have to buy the Rumble seat separately, which is a smaller seat that goes down the bottom on the front, and by down the bottom I mean down here on the front. And this big size, full size seat only stays up here, up the back, or as a standard seat. So I really don't like that piece anymore. That really frustrates me. What I don't like about that is you can't try your toddler at the front or your baby up the back, because your baby seat, your toddler seat that you have here will not go down the front. The bassinet will go up, but this one can't go down. You have to buy a whole new seat. I think they're about $300 on top of. So the next combination I'm looking at is this seat facing forward. It is completely sitting up right now. You have 4 reclines. Let me get my hand out. Oh, that's tricky. It only just fits through. Well, there's enough room, probably not from the top. You're going to want to get to there and then switch over. So that is an okay kind of adjustment, and you can use this seat completely fine. My main problem is, like, if I'm pushing this pram, I'm also very short, okay? I can't see my baby down the front and what they're doing. I can see my older toddler and what they're doing, which is great. But my new baby that I've just had is squashed down here, and I don't like that one little bit. The next combination that you can do is take your bassinet off. I gotta remember how to do that. I'm not used to having this button on the top. Oops. They have done a brilliant job by allowing this to recline up here so much. It goes all the way up and all the way back as well, out of the way, which is a really nice feature if you wanted to configure seats. If you had a smaller baby, you can actually put a newborn baby in the seat, both seats, in the seat, not the Rumble seat. And that is with an infant snug seat. So it's basically like a little foam wedge that goes in the bottom and creates basically a flat seat for the baby, which is how I used to love this pram. So I used to always say, put this seat up the top and face it to you, and I would put my newborn baby in here and I would lie it down. And this doesn't really matter how it went because it can go up, but I'd probably just have it like flat so I could see what was going on. And then at the front you could put the Rumble seat on and it would just fit sitting up facing forward for your toddler to sit down there, and pushing the pram with the toddler over the front wheels still pushed really nice. Another option is you can have the rumble seat on facing you. So the rumble seat can face both ways down here, which is really cool. So you can have both seats facing you, you can have both seats facing the front. You can have the top seat facing you and the bottom seat facing the front. You can have the top seat facing the front and the rumble seat facing you, but I do believe you need to use this kind of configuration for that. So you would have to have your younger bub up the top, so you need a bit of recline, and then the older one could be facing you, which I kind of don't understand that, but yeah. You can also pop a capsule on the front or up the top. Now, I don't know what's the difference for putting a capsule down here versus a bassinet down here. I feel like maybe you can see in a little bit more, probably not. Not if you have that big seat at the front. So I would want to put my eldest down the front in the smaller seat, which doesn't make sense, in the rumble seat, and then the smaller one up the top. The basket space is left alone. You still have this basket is ridiculous. Like, I've seen people put their kids in it. Like 2 kids in the pram and 1 in the basket, because they have that much room in there and it takes a beating. A lot of people have their kids climb in. They don't want to sit in the pram, but they want to sit in the basket, which is kind of funny. You can, of course, put your rumble seat at the front and a capsule up here, which I think worked out really nicely. So the capsule faces you, and the rumble seat, I believe, still has a bit of recline. It was such a long time ago, and I really apologize for not having all the bits and pieces, but my main, like I said, the main reason I bought this pram was to compare it to the Nuna Demi-Gros, and I have a seat and a bassinet for both of the prams. It's just that this one does not take the seat to the front, so that is a really big pain. Okay, so I'm going to finish this video saying that I believe when this pram was purchased like this with the seat, when they made this pram available for purchase with the top seat and the bassinet, my theory was exactly how they expected it to work, which was that you would think, oh cool, my toddler's already in this seat, I will just add the bassinet on, it doesn't cost any extra money. But really they snag you because the configuration with a bassinet on this pram just doesn't really work great. In my opinion, I don't want to have a baby shoved down there, risk having things thrown on them. If I'm not paying attention pushing the pram, the older toddler could throw things down to the baby, whatever it be. I hope this video was helpful. It is a good pram. I do have a video on how to wash it. I will have a video on the comparison to the Nuna Demi-Gros. I will also have a review on this pram as well. So don't forget to have a look at all of those. Again, I apologize for not having the capsule adapters, but you kind of get the idea. I was kind of trying to show you the comparison with these 2 seats, or seat and bassinet. Don't forget to check out all my other videos, and I will see you on my next one.